This is Ralph Jaffe, the leader of the movement to get rid of all the corruption in government and to replace it with real, true ethical reform. We started this movement way back in 2002. I guess you can say the movement is now, about 18 years old. We've made a lot of progress, but there's more to go. One of my projects that I've been working on for a long time, and when I ran for governor in 2018, and also previous years as well, the nursing homes and the quality or lack of quality of care in nursing homes has been one of my concerns that I've been trying to do something about for quite some time. And I can recall that I was a volunteer for 8 years in one nursing home. And then I was also a volunteer for about, maybe a year and a half in a second nursing home. And I got to see what goes on these places. So I'm not surprised by the sad number of residents who have been unfortunately victimized by this horrible virus that's currently all over the country. And I've heard anywhere figures from 25,000 to maybe even 30,000 residents have passed away due to this virus. And it's really very sad. And we're all candidates for nursing homes. All of us are, whether we realize it or not. Life is very short and very fragile and unpredictable. And one day we're home, and the next day you never know. We're in one of these places. And I learned a lot from being a volunteer throughout the years. So it doesn't surprise me about these sad, tragic number of people that have been victimized by this virus. And one of the things I learned was that these nursing homes are understaffed. The key person, the foundation that makes a nursing home work, is a certified nurse's assistant. They do most of the important work, keeping the residents clean, feeding them, trying to entertain them, make them feel human. And when you are in a situation as a nursing assistant that you could sometimes be responsible for maybe 8, 10, 12, 15, 16, 20 patients at a time, and you're not exactly paid very high wages, it's very stressful. And these good nursing assistants are heroes for all that they have to do to make life a little better for the residents. And unfortunately, they're not very well regulated by the government. It's been a while since I've done further research, but my research in the past indicated that not only is there a shortage of nursing assistants, and not only are they underpaid and overworked, but we don't have good laws to improve the quality of care for a nursing resident. In fact, I don't know if anything has changed in the last 2 years, but as recently as in, I think, 2016, 2017, my research indicated that the only thing that nursing homes are really required to do in terms of quality care is to give the residents something like 3.5 hours a day of of quality care. And of course, how do you define quality care? And the last time I checked, there's 24 hours in a day. So if you do get so-called care for 3.5 hours, what about the rest of the hours? And until we make these improvements, until we make life easier for the certified nurse's assistant, the things are not going to change. And people are going to unfortunately continue to pass on. So anybody who listens to this commentary by me, I hope that you'll call the governor and ask him what is he specifically doing in terms of cutting down the ratio of nurses' aides to patients. What is he specifically doing to cut down the ratio of nurses' aides to patients? And we're not talking about ventilators and that kind of thing. We're talking about the ratio again. So I have a new good friend of mine, Mr. Ezra Watkins, who's inspired me to make this tape. And I hope that between him and me, we can inspire you. Please call the governor. Now, to be fair, this is a problem all over the country, not just in Maryland, it's all over the country. But we got to do our part here. I urge you to give the governor's office a call and say, what are you and when are you going to specifically give it 100% effort to reduce the ratio of nurses' aides to patients? If you do that, you'll really be helping the cause. And if we can become successful, even helping your loved ones. Thank you for listening.